Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here in June. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Are you feeling charitable? Then smash the subscribe button and the like button. And please do follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. I want to be one of those YouTubers that does a video as soon as something breaks. And we have got a very special interview with Henry Cavill by the one and only Sir Patrick Stewart. He talks about the Snyder Cut, his pride in playing Superman and wanting to play Superman in the future. So let's see what Henry has to say about the Snyder Cut. One of the most anticipated movies of 2021 isn't a new one. Last month, director Zack Snyder announced that he would be releasing a recut version of the 2017 superhero film Justice League for HBO Max. Justice League, a superhero mashup with Superman, Henry Cavill, Batman, Ben Affleck, Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, The Flash, Ezra Miller, Aquaman, Jason Momoa, and Cyborg Ray Fisher, suffered terrible reviews and disappointing box office receipts when it opened in theatres. Snyder, who directed two previous blockbusters for Warner Bros., DC Comics' Man of Steel and Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, had to depart Justice League in post-production due to a family tragedy. Oh, we're still going along with that one, are we? As a result, Joss Whedon, who made 2012's Avengers and its 2015 sequel, Avengers: Age of Ultron, was brought in to finish the movie, and fans blame the director's competing visions and styles for the film's cheesiness. That's not what fans blamed it for, but whatever, you were getting the Snyder Cut, we don't care anymore. In an interview for Variety's Actors on Actors issue, Patrick Stewart asked Cavill what, if anything, he could say about the re-edited film. Okay, I've got a question for you, Henry, Stewart said. What can you tell me about the Snyder Cut? Oh, the Snyder Cut, the famous / infamous / all sorts of things Snyder Cut, Cavill said. I can't really tell you anything aside from the fact that all I know is that HBO Max will be releasing it, I believe, and it'll be Zack's final vision for the movie, and I don't know anything more than that. I'm just really happy that Zack got to realise his vision, Cavill continued. I think it's important for a filmmaker and a storyteller to have their intended vision released and shown to the world, and I'm looking forward to seeing it myself. It's been quite the ordeal. Stewart asked for Cavill to elaborate. With Justice League, when it came, there were mixed visions and the movie wasn't well received, Cavill said. And then over the subsequent years, there was a big push to see the fabled Snyder Cut. And now that time has come, and I think it's going to be very enjoyable to watch. Zack finally released his version for more blah, blah, blah. So he's just talking about how he's happy for Zack, how it's going to go down, and how he knows what's going to happen in the movie, for Christ's sake. He read the script, he did the scenes, but he can't say anything else. Zack is the Don here. Zack can release stuff, not Henry or Jason Momoa. So he said it was quite an ordeal. He was asked by Sir Patrick Stewart to elaborate on that, but he didn't really. But it was an ordeal for Henry because what they did to him, not only what happened with the terrible upper lip CG, but he temporarily lost his job as Superman because of it. Because they blamed Superman for that movie flopping. And it's an absolute disgrace. But now we're getting the Snyder Cut. And hopefully Henry can play Superman again. And he talks a bit about that in another piece of the interview. Yes, Henry Cavill wants to keep playing Superman for years. If Henry Cavill has his way, he's not playing Superman. Since 2013, the British actor has donned the Man of Steel tights and cape for three blockbusters: Man of Steel, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, and Justice League. There's no Justice League. It hasn't been released yet. Shut up. Set in Warner Bros. DC Universe. In an interview for Variety's Actors on Actors issue, Cavill told Patrick Stewart that he hopes to continue playing Superman for years to come. I've always been a fan of Superman, said Cavill, who is 37. With a character like that, you carry the mantle with you offset, and it becomes part of your public representation. When you meet children don't necessarily see me as Henry Cavill, but they might see Superman, and there's a responsibility which comes with that, because it's such a wonderful character. It's actually a responsibility I'm happy to have, and I hope that I get to play more of Superman in years to come. Cavill did not specify how he'd play Superman in future films. A story in Deadline last month reported that he was in talks to return to the character, but not necessarily in a standalone film. My life has changed dramatically because of it, Cavill said, and it has given me plenty of opportunity for roles, and yeah, it's been one of those characters which changed the entire course of my career. I'm incredibly grateful for it, and it's also taught me a lot about myself. Stewart asked Cavil to elaborate. He's so good. He's so kind. When you start to compare yourself to him because you're playing him, do you know what? You don't have to play him to actually compare yourself to him. Even as a kid, I was thinking, would Clark do that? No, Clark wouldn't do that. I better not nick that plastic fork from the mess hall at school. Clark wouldn't do that. And you do that when you love this character or you play this character. You say, am I a good person? Can I be a good enough person to play Superman? And if you ever hear a whisper in there which is like, hold on a second, maybe not, then you adjust it and you make sure you're a better person. I think that's all we can do in life. Yes, again, so many people have said that. So he wants to keep on playing Superman, so still no elaboration on his future. It sounds good that he says he wants to keep on playing the character. He did say last year for health and fitness that he would play Superman again, and he said, watch this space. Now, did he mean the Snyder Cut or more brand new content? We do not know. I think he will. As we've discussed this, with the multiverse that they're planning, we know it's pretty safe now that he's not going to be the only Superman in this DC multiverse of TV shows and movies, right? J.J. Abrams will cast a brand new Superman for his movie, and maybe we'll get a Justice Society of America Superman, a brand new casting for the Black Adam film, which then you could imagine that maybe Henry may be involved more in this extended Zack Snyder's Justice League series, Series 2, Series 3, and beyond. And I think that's the way we're going. But great to hear from Henry. I thought, might as well drop this interview now. We can talk about something else on tomorrow's DC Daily. But exciting. It was great that Sir Patrick Stewart interviewed Henry Cavill. And all we can do is hope when we get to DC Fandom, we get the news about Superman that we want. And I think we are going to get everything we want, because AT&T and Warner Media are now people that want to please their consumer. Comment down below. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with the DC Daily. See you again soon.